Got that, Pandy Mike. Alright, Chupacabra. Here, play with my cub. No, cub, you're supposed to shoot the Chupacabra. You're supposed to shoot the Chupacabra. I got it. You're fine, I got it. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine, cub. It's fine. It's fine. Thanks, cub. Thanks, cub. I'm gonna die. Oh! 23. What else did they drop here? Tactician. Ow! Rude! I was hoping that there would be a lemon skates here, but I guess not. Yellow cake, iceberger. Yeah, there's actually a lot of good drops from the cartels, but the cartels is just fun, regardless if there are good drops or not. The cartels are a lot of fun. I have a great time playing these events like cartels, the Halloween event. I am hoping beyond all hope that eventually one day they just make these events permanent and let us buy them, because I will pay a substantial sum of money for that. I really would. I would pay a substantial sum of money for that. I would pay a substantial sum of money for that. Imagine doing a food-related items playthrough only. Good Lord, Soviet. That would be hard. Gosh, what could you even use? Hey, Brindley, what's the TV volume at there, bud? 7? Okay, that's fine. It can stay right there. Okay, it can stay right there. That's fine. What could you even use? The yellow cake, the ghetto burger, the ice burger. What's the launcher that shoots burgers? Is that the ghetto burger? I can't remember. I cannot remember. It's level 15! Boys, we've hit level 15, everybody. It is time to unlock a new Guardian rank perk. What would you guys like to unlock? We have a lot of options still remaining here. Inner Fury, Overkill, Combo, Come On and Slam, Groundbreaker, Dead Man Walking, Too Angry to Die, Emergency Response, Shield Reboot, Dead Man's Hand, Resilient, Tag and Frag, Topped Off, Treasure Hunter, Harmageddon, and Let Her Alive. What would you like to unlock? Why Gearbox gotta be all stubborn with Sony? Pandy Mike, I do not agree with that take right there, bud. I do not agree with that take there, bud. Now, trust me, I want crossplay with PlayStation just as much as you do. We'll get into that in just a second. If you were to do a melee-only build with a Vault Hunter other than Amara, who would you choose? Other than Amara? Ugh. Other than Amara. Flak. I'd go Flak. I'd go for the stabby rack attack build, and I would go Flak 100%. NBC Cleric. That's what I would do. Pandy Mike, getting back. I don't agree with that take saying why Gearbox got to be all stubborn with Sony. I think the problem is not Gearbox. The problem is Sony. Okay? Oh, did you guys think about which perk we should unlock? Just the first one you guys throw out. The problem is with Sony. Sony wanted an astronomical amount of money per month. I believe the release numbers were somewhere in the area of $2 million per month to enable crossplay on their consoles for the PS5, which is an astronomical sum of money. I don't care how much you make monthly. $2 million of that going to just a company that doesn't cost them more than a few thousand to run crossplay servers a month. That's greedy. Sony is being incredibly greedy, and Sony has a history of doing this. This isn't the first time that they have basically strangleholded a company to get crossplay onto their system. I'm not saying you're wrong, Pandy Mike. Like, Gearbox could have tried to negotiate, but I don't think Sony would have budged. I really don't. Unfortunately, like, a lot of the fault lies with Sony. And this is not the first time that they've done this. And trust me, I am a huge Sony fan. I have PlayStations upon PlayStations upon PlayStations. And I also have an Xbox. And if I had to choose between the two, I'm choosing my PlayStation. I love Sony. I think they're a great company. I think they have put out an amazing product. Combo, thank you, Call Wizard. Call Wizard says Combo, I'm down. Let's do it. Ooh, that's a lot of money. Yeah, it's a lot of money. That is an absurd amount of money, especially when they are not willing to negotiate down. And this is not the first time they've done this. They have done this with a lot of other companies who have wanted crossplay for their games. You can look up the numbers for GTA 5, which I don't even know if that game is crossplay compatible. There are so many games that have wanted to have crossplay, and Sony has always been the roadblock. So it isn't Gearbox. We should not be blaming Gearbox. And I don't think we should necessarily blame Sony, but I do think that they are being a little bit greedy here. They just want more money, and they know that companies cannot do crossplay on their console without Sony's permission, which means that the companies, I'll just use Gearbox as the example. Gearbox has no cards to play here. They have no power at all here. Beyond the fact that they know that their game will make Sony money, that's literally the only card that they have to play in these negotiations and stuff. They have no power. Sony has all of the power here because they're the ones that have to A, grant them permission, and B, run the servers, right? That has to come from Sony. They have to allow it. So they know that they have all the cards, all the power in this situation, and they swing that power around like a giant finger. You can substitute finger for what I was actually going to say. But, you know, this is on Sony. This is on Sony. And like I said, I'm not here to point fingers or anything, but this is on Sony. The fact that they are going ahead with crossplay on every other system other than the PlayStation is not Gearbox. It's not Gearbox being stingy. It's not Gearbox pouting. It's Sony. They wanted way too much money. And even though 2K and Gearbox are big gaming companies in most senses of the word, $2 million a month for crossplay servers is beyond absurd. That is just full on greed. Full on greed. Donk, Alec went donk. Sony has Persona, and I like Persona. Yeah, like I said, I don't have a single problem with Sony. I have loved Sony products. I will continue to buy Sony products. I will continue to use Sony products. I'm not going to boycott Sony over this. I am not going to get angry at Sony because of this. They're doing what they feel is best for their company. If it was my company, I would have taken a different approach. But they also can't make everybody happy. They have to do what they feel like is best for their company. To me, it feels like greed. But I'm also just a layperson. You know, who knows what's going on in Sony's account books? Excuse me. So I'm not going to sit here and say that Sony is evil and we should all boycott Sony because of the way that this has gone down. But it's definitely not on Gearbox. They did everything they could do. I'm glad I have Borderlands 3, both Xbox and PlayStation, so I can hopefully do crossplay on my Xbox. You will be able to, Superstar. As to when that is coming, I have no idea. I don't know which patch they're doing that for, but yes, there will be crossplay between Xbox and PC, and I believe even the Nintendo Switch. Don't quote me on that. But I believe even the Switch will have crossplay for Borderlands. So what you're saying is Xbox is the more wholesome company? Not in the least, Pandy Mike. I know you laugh there. It's kind of a Kappa moment. I'm definitely not saying that. I don't think any of the big three, and I'm talking about Sony, Microsoft, and Nintendo, I don't think you can point to any of them and say that they are a wholesome company. I really cannot. I cannot point to them and say that they are a wholesome company. So I am not saying, again, and I said it earlier too, I am not saying, oh, Sony is just clearly better, everybody go, or Xbox is now clearly better, everybody boycott Sony. I will never say that because I love Sony and I love their products. I really do. I really do. So I will never say that Xbox is a more wholesome company because they have done some pretty shady, silly, greedy things too. But a lot of times that's just what major corporations do. They get greedy. So this is not an indictment of Sony, but it's also not, it shouldn't be an indictment of Gearbox. Because Gearbox did not cause this. Gearbox did not cause this. This one is 100% on Sony. 100%. They were probably trying to use Gearbox 2K to help their expenses for the move. I read a rumor that they were making a big move to the US, as in offices here. Could be. I mean, like I said, who knows? There could be very legitimate business reasons that they wanted that much money for crossplay. Totally. I'm not an accountant. I don't work for Sony, so I don't know what was going on. It feels like greed to me, but again, that's just because I'm a layperson. So who knows? Who knows why they wanted that much money? Who knows? But that is an astronomical sum of money monthly just for crossplay servers. And 2K and Gearbox are big game companies, there is no doubt. But even big game companies would struggle to pay that amount of money per month for crossplay servers. I mean, I know Fortnite does it, but if we all remember, like, everybody points to that, or I heard a lot of people point to that and be like, well, if Fortnite can do crossplay, why can't Borderlands do crossplay? Fortnite wasn't crossplay compatible from the beginning. Fortnite was not crossplay compatible from the beginning. That did come later. So Randy should have just done a magic trick to make crossplay. Crossplay and crossplay. I agree. Man, I wish there were more Athena's content. Honestly, less Eden 6. I like Eden 6, but I get burned out kind of quick. You know, it's funny, NPC Cleric, it's funny. I don't know if you were in K6's chat during his stream yesterday, but, you know, K6, I think, laid it out perfect when it comes to Eden 6. And I feel... oh, sweet. Now I can get Borderlands for the Switch now, too. You can get Borderlands for everything. I feel exactly the same about Eden 6. I feel like Eden 6 is where the game kind of stalls. There are parts of Eden 6 that I love, but it's too long, and there's too much slogging through Eden 6. And the way K6 put it yesterday was exactly perfect. Eden 6 slows the game down dramatically. And we could use less Eden 6 and more other places. And I would love if Athena's was one of them, because I loved Athena's. But I also think that, man, I am just such a median on everything, aren't I? There are parts of Eden 6 that I really love, and I am glad that Eden 6 is a part of the game. I am glad Eden 6 is a part of the game. I just wish it was a little less, because it can get very, very, very sluggish. Thanks, Cub. Cub taking care of Trant there like a good boy. Made of spike! Good morning, man. Out of curiosity, what's your favorite type of environment in games? Mine's huge skyscrapers and cities. Wow, that is a good question, actually. That is a good question, actually. I don't think I've ever really thought about that. Soviet? I like cities. I like post-apocalyptic world-building type games. As far as environment goes, I think I like post-apocalyptic landscape. I think that's what I would have to say is my favorite. Every game that I can point to and say I really, really enjoyed the world setting of that game, most of them are post-apocalyptic. So I would say I'd have to say that. Also, good lord, screw the rogue site mission. Clay is cool, but I hate that mission. And I wish I could throw Balex into space. I love Balex. But there again, everybody doesn't have to love everything. You're allowed to like what you like. Ooh, okay, there is a preacher that I will replace I will replace our Psycho Stabber with that. That's a good preacher. That's a good preacher. Oh, we got a joke.
There was a guy who was looking for the best hollandaise sauce, and a friend suggested he look in Nome, Alaska. When questioned why in Nome, the friend replied, "Everyone knows that there is no place like Nome for the hollandaise."
That's a good one, Judge. That I like it. And thank you for the 420 bits, Blizzard. That was good. I like that. My name is Mud. Hey, Icon Slender. The only reason Eden feels so long is because you literally have to talk to Hammerlock and Jacobs after every single mission. There's a lot that drags it out. The rogue site mission, I think, could get cut. Yeah, there's so many missions there, I think, that could get cut. Told this one that came up with yesterday to K6. Arthur took an art class, but Arthur still had a lot of free time. It was short for Arthur. You're not old. Thanks, Superstar. I know. I just like to call myself old. No Pew Pew Go Burr? Yes. Question, what the fuck is Pog? I missed this trend. Play of the game? Or Poggers? Can someone who's more intelligent than me describe Poggers? I know it's like that's awesome or that's great. I think it used to stand for play of the game, but I could be wrong. Everyone can laugh at me that I don't know exactly what that means. But it's usually like, oh, that's amazing, or oh, that was the best thing that happened to me today, or something like that. But I could be wrong. Alright, back to Sanctuary. Let's go. It means poop of the game. Yeah, there you go, Icon. Poop of the game. No Pew Pew Go Burr. That is a true fact, Lightbringer. I'm excited for the no Pew Pew. I am so excited! I am just so excited for cartels, man. I am so excited for cartels. Poggers is an emote on Twitch that used to be for like when something cool or amazing happens. See, that's what I thought. That's what I thought. And I thought it used to be like POG, play of the game. But, wait, are you my 9-year-old? Less than 48 hours. I know, Made of Spite. I know. Are you excited? Are you going to be streaming it as well, Made of Spite? Are you going to be streaming it? Because I won't stream on release day. I got too much going on. But I will be streaming it come Friday morning. That's for dang sure. That's for dang sure. Does anyone else understand memes and slang anymore? I feel like kids nowadays are just saying random gibberish and everyone goes along with it. You know what, Pandy Mike? I wrote 8. You did write 8. I read 9. Man, I obviously didn't sleep enough. Thanks, Judge Zed. Thanks, Judge Zed. I am the dumb. I am the dumb sometimes. Talk to Lilith. Okay, let's go. Yeah, no, sometimes it's just like, what the heck with the slang nowadays. Now, I know that kind of makes me like my parents when they were like, what did it mean? Like every generation has that, sure. But I am in complete agreement with you there, Pandy Mike. For me, it started with the phrase on fleek. When people that are younger than me started saying on fleek, I was like, what the heck? Now we're just making stuff up. Now we're literally just making stuff up. The ultimate fish. That's awesome, Lightbringer. Imagine the first pearl in Borderlands 3 is a COVAR. It only drops from Jolly Ultraviolet at Mayhem 10, and it is the Yes Pew Pew. How hilarious. That would be amazing. What in the heck? Yeah, I know, Lightbringer. That's what I'm saying. My beard was on fleek until it got too hot. Made of Spite, stop flexing your knowledge of terms that I don't understand. I'm 16 and I still look at today's slang and say, what in tarnation? Oh, I'm glad I'm not the only one that still says tarnation. feel all languages that way. Amen to that, college. Only 16? What's wrong with being 16? Soviet's 16 and he's a really cool dude. It's awesome having him here. 23 skidoo. There you go. Only thing that's drip here is Moses' outfit. Yeah, what is that? I heard that the other day too. Does that mean like it's cool? Is that like saying it's a drip? Does that mean it's cool? I heard that in one of the boys' YouTube videos the other day. I'm like, what the heck? Damn, a free song. Yeah, there you go. For me, I can't stand the phrase that something is ratchet. Like, what the fuck? I'm a mechanic and that doesn't compute. So much doesn't compute for me. Drip. That's one that I don't get. I don't get it. Fleek. Still don't really get it. Ugh. I just don't get it. Bro, I'm 26 and I have a better beard than most people. Beards are great. Beards are great. I worked several YouTube events in the past. I'm not proud of my knowledge, but it's there. There you go. Rant time. Alright, Judge Sid has a rant time. Judge Sid has a rant time as we travel to the Meridian Metroplex. Here we go. The entire English language is made up. There is literally no word that is not made up. It just makes sounds in a certain order. That is the way the dictionary will add words such as fleek. Everyone should try to be slightly more unbiased about language. Good rant. Good rant time. I like pie. There you go. Good rant. Good rant. No, it's true. The English language doesn't make sense. And I've heard that from so many people. Like, it's the bee's knees. See, there you go. See, like, even old-timey phrases that don't make sense. That never made sense. What was I gonna say? I've heard from many people that are not native English speakers that learning to speak English is hell. And I completely understand that. I completely understand that. All language, sorry, not just English, all language is made up. Okay, I mean, you're not wrong. You're not wrong. All language comes from basically people assigning meaning to a series of noises, right? That's all language is. It's us assigning meaning to noises. Hope you all have a good day today, or don't. Who am I to tell you how to live? Aw, Binme, we love you, man. You have a great day today, too. Thanks for stopping in. Are you streaming later today, Binme? If so, can somebody do a quick shout-out for Binme's channel? Because he has been killing it. He has been killing it recently. The man hit affiliate really fast. So, yeah, Binme's been killing it. Everybody should go check him out. In fact, I will do that. I will do a quick shout out for